Hey, what's up, you guys? It's IAmTheLionRider. So today, Frontier has finally announced the official Australian DLC coming to the game. I am joined today with Rabid, Dalton, and Minty, and today we are going to be kind of analyzing this trailer as well as kind of giving our thoughts on some of the features found in it. So now that that's played, I don't know, let's just kind of get started. So we're going to do kind of like a frame by frame of the trailer. When we first start out, we have this kind of, intro of the Kangaroos. So I just kind of want to start out. Do you guys like the animals that we have for the DLC?
There's no wallabies.
There's no wallabies.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. A lot of people were talking very bad about the dingoes and all that. I think they're a perfect addition, though. I think this is the first DLC where every single animal I'm very fond of. That's a win for me, I suppose.
Yeah, because
the only...
Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say, Dalton?
Only real animal that I would probably swap out, and we mentioned this before, is probably the blue-tongued skink for a frill dragon, but
yeah,
it works either way.
Yeah, that's actually fair.
We did say...
Yeah.
We did say kangaroo, koala, dingo, or Tasmanian devil, or some kind of rat type.
Yeah, I know. I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised they did exactly what I pretty much predicted, because I was almost sure that koalas weren't gonna be in the DLC.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
I was almost betting on them doing something like a wallaby just to get some use out of the kangaroo rig, but I'm personally happy that they included the I'm not actually opposed to the dingo, even though I get people oh my god, it's just another canine and stuff. But I like it because I wasn't crazy about people saying we needed some of the bigger or some of the smaller marsupials like wombats and Tasmanian devils and stuff. I mean, I think they would have been cool, but I think for large animals from Australia, or I guess koalas aren't that large, but for prominent members of Australia.
Yeah, iconic.
Yeah, iconic.
It's very representative.
Yeah. Look, it's the dingo took my baby, not the Tasmanian devil took my baby. So maybe that's what they were thinking as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think overall the because I wanted to go over this. The animations for the kangaroo look gorgeous. I don't know if you guys...
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, it's incredible.
I was they're actually moving and stuff like a kangaroo.
I can't wait to actually put them in my zoo and my bad laptop and watch them go 2 frames a second.
Yeah, I know, because what I'm curious about is if we're actually gonna have Joey's moving into the mother's pouches. Cause
that would be interesting.
Cause
I think they would just jump in and then immediately jump back out, because you know how baby adult interactions are only a second long anyway.
Yeah, that's fair. That could work.
It would be really concerning though that now that you mentioned that.
Yeah, because I'm just wondering if it's gonna be a thing. Because I mean, now granted, the kangaroo is obviously the only brand new rig. I think that's safe to assume. Koala might have gotten a new rig, but I think it's pretty safe to say that it's probably just using the red panda / lemur.
I mentioned it before. The cassowary looks different, but
cassowary does look different, and we'll analyze those photos later.
I love that artworart.
Okay,
I know you're not a big fan of it,
so a lot of new plants.
Yeah, so I guess we could talk about the plants first, because I'm kind of skipping ahead.
There's some red hot pokers right in front of us.
But yeah, so we have some eucalyptus and stuff, so that's gonna be interesting. We have
orange.
It looks like 3 eucalyptus trees, which that sounds pretty standard.
Yeah, it's the standards.
I don't know what kind of tree this is. Yeah, what is this kind of tree?
I think they're Meruga.
A wooden one.
Yeah, a wooden one.
Meruga, yeah.
Well, it's kind of nice because
I know the little bushes in front of in the shade are red hot pokers.
Yep. Yeah, because I do like these new trees. I think they're a really nice tree.
I just
it fixes what you want out of it, some new tall trees.
Yeah, exactly. Some of the smaller, thinner trees. Yeah, I think these are ideal for what I've been wanting.
I just noticed as well the kangaroo, the way it's lying down. I love that.
Oh
That's
yeah,
great.
that is a nice feature.
That's cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we can also see the skin variations at work here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
it looks
Oh, there's
like
a grayish one right next. It's like
Yeah.
a bluish color.
yeah, there's like a gray. I
It's a
think
female.
I think the females are gray, and then the males are like the dark red. But even
Yeah,
within
that
the
Yeah,
red,
yeah.
you can see that this one's a little bit lighter. These ones are a little
Yeah.
bit darker. This one's a little more brown. So there
Is
is
that-
definitely some
is-
skin
wait.
variation.
Is that another kangaroo in front of the? Never mind.
Oh wait, sorry, where? I can go back.
Like the one that's like above the. The
Yeah,
one on the right.
on the right.
The one top right. Is that another kangaroo in front of it lying down? Or
Yes,
is that, or am I
yes.
just seeing something?
Yeah,
Because that's
there's,
very light. That's a very lightish color.
yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kangaroos. I
Are they
think.
all different patterns?
So
Decent. I think these two are the same, but they all seem
Yeah.
pretty different.
Unique.
Actually, another thing that I noticed as well, I know we should probably play on through it, but we got a new fence type as well, I think.
Oh
And,
yeah.
Or something that can be used as a fence, which is always fantastic. That's what I want in this game.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, like this
Yeah,
kind of the
yeah,
metal
to
one.
it-
answer your
reminds me-
question, Minty,
yeah,
I think
okay.
kangaroos are walkthrough.
Yeah, I think this
That
is a
would be-
walk. I
swear,
think this is a
really hope
walkthrough
they-
path.
Yeah.
That sounds so dangerous. I would never go near a not a koala, a kangaroo.
Really? But see, this
Yeah,
is what I
I
expected
think-
though. This is why I thought wallabies were actually gonna like kind of be one of them, because these kind of kangaroo walkthrough exhibits I expected to be the standard. I assume that to be like, you know, what everyone's going to be making the first week is like, oh look, it's a kangaroo koala walkthrough, and then like, yeah, and that's why I thought wallabies and wombats were also
Yeah.
like an option, because those are also usually
There are
found
zoos
in
with
walkthroughs.
red kangaroo walkthroughs, however.
Well, exactly.
Yeah,
Like Roger
photos.
Roger Williams back in the day had and in the future we're planning on adding that again. We'll
Yeah.
have a kangaroo wallaby walkthrough again.
yeah, because in Florida Wildlife Park, they have this giant male red kangaroo, and he's completely free roaming. So
They're not.
yeah,
Yeah, I
it's-
mean they're not really that dangerous. They're basically like deer.
yeah,
They're like deer.
yeah,
just
exactly. They have
native
the
to
potential to be
Australia.
They have
dangerous.
so,
Yeah,
but there's claws. If you see a picture of a real male jacked kangaroo,
Oh
they
yeah,
have
I mean,
giant claws.
I
and
mean
they
yeah, like
smack
kangaroos
everything.
are massive, you
Fun
know,
fact.
scary things, but like, you know, they're pretty docile, give or take.
yeah.
All right, so I did want to
Right.
discuss the
I got a
actual.
quick go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I did want to talk about the props for this set, because I don't. Do you guys like them?
I
think they're
like
alright.
them. Yeah,
I like the colors.
They get some like they're very vibrant and they give some color to the rocks, so you just put them in the background of enclosures, really.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I do like this new rock type. I like the bright orange. I think that's gonna be a nice rock. Now, and you can kind of see the cassowaries a little bit, and they do look. They do have different animations from the ostrich, like Dalton was saying. And that is.
Oh, I love those signs.
I do-
by the
oh,
way,
yeah, I
the
do like these
cassowary
signs,
sign,
yeah.
yeah.
Now,
They're really-
here's the only thing that I don't like about a lot of the sets that I've seen. They're all scattered with the animals from the Australia set. So you have cassowaries on this sign, kangaroos on this sign, kangaroo, koala, dingo. It's nice for these animals, but these would be so much better, in my opinion, if they were just vague hints of Australia that weren't like so in your face. Like, you see how
Yeah.
like these decorations are like, oh, it's a kangaroo, it's a skink, it's a
There's a lizard.
cassowary. Yeah,
If
like
they're individual pieces, they're very helpful because you can arrange them in a different way, but most likely it'll be one
Wood.
piece. but-
yeah, okay, that's actually a fair point, because it could be they are individual pieces. I think
Which, if they are, it's amazing.
I would like these pieces if they are individual, and then just for this temporary map to showcase it, they made it into these shapes, and then maybe they're
Yeah, because-
blueprints. If they're blueprints, I have no issue. But yeah, and just because I like the Aboriginal designs of stuff, and I can kind of like, you know, go through it a little bit more. It's stuff like this. So this robotic kangaroo, it's cool, but unless there's a robotic cassowary and dingo and koala, there's not even like, you know, robotic versions of all the Australian animals of this set. So like, I don't know why you would ever use this. It's so specific that I'm not sure it's gonna be useful.
It's handy for modding, though. However.
Yeah, because it is
Like, a lot of
animated.
these,
So this is the only other animated prop I think in the entire game besides the East Asia water wheel. So this.
Yeah.
So for modders, this is you know, this would be a new prop toy option to play with, and it also looks like it doesn't move too much, so it's not like it would be. Like for instance, I could update my eagle mod so that it like bobs its head or something.
Yeah, it flapped the wings.
I really like this Australia sign. I don't know if you guys.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
me too, yeah. That's amazing.
And it looks like we got a new wood type, which I hope is dyeable, because I like this wood.
Oh,
too.
if it's flexi color, yeah, it'd be fantastic. I think those kangaroos are flexi color as well.
Yep.
We need more
in the
flexi color
background,
everything.
Yeah. See, that's the
to
thing
be
is,
honest.
I want everything ideally to be flexicolor because
Yeah.
I like the designs, but yeah, I like customization, and I just think that to get the most bang for your buck out of these sets, you want them all flexicolor because even though these are themed to Australia, I could easily see some of these pillars and stuff used for an African zoo. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
that's the plus I see of having vague pieces that are just kind of dyeable. I do like this new path. This they have a couple of new paths. So we have this kind of orange one that just kind of reminds me of like the Zoo Tycoon 3 Australia pack.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's anything else. Oh, we have this one. So I do like this Aboriginal path because it's just
it's like a
tile.
mosaic. Yeah.
And it's like a
I like
nice
the wavy tarp.
Yeah, it's like a nice wavy mosaic, you know, area. And then yeah, I don't know what this like awning thing is. That's kind of cool. It looks like that's flexicolor. I assume it would be. I don't know why it wouldn't be.
I love those plants in the like kind of going up to the top right.
Oh yeah,
as well. They're
yeah.
fantastic. Yeah, that's
Yeah, those are
exactly what I
nice.
want. Just large tropical plants that you can just
Do you
put
think-
in a huge bush.
Some
Yeah.
kind of
Do you think-
psych hat, I don't know.
Oh, sorry. What was it, Rabid?
Do you think we'll get like flexi color paths?
Yeah, I know. I kind of wish we had
That orange, that smooth orange looks like if you
Yeah.
could change those colors.
Yeah, that would
But
be
like
nice.
that's not really a thing.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do flexicolor paths.
Yeah.
New enrichment, Adam.
And I know I don't swear on my channel, but it looks like we finally have blue-ass water.
Yeah, I was about to mention that actually. Yeah.
New enrichment item.
Yeah. So yeah, that looks like it's new. It looks like it's some sort of like,
Like a
waiting,
waiting pool for
Yeah.
Your
castaway,
Brett.
maybe?
They
Yeah.
looked at you specifically, Nicholas, once they were making this DLC, and they were like, "Okay, what does he want specifically?"
I know.
Actually,
Blue
Now-
water. We
now-
got
I
those.
know-
Now the
I know
next
some,
thing
actually.
is if they can do it with the actual water. If actual water can be that blue, that's
Well, it looks
ideal.
Kind of blue in that. It has a little blue tint to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
above.
That's what
That
shallow
might be
water
the
looks
path.
like.
Yeah, shallow water will always look blue. It's just when you do the underwater
True,
viewings,
true.
it starts to get
Yeah.
kind of faded. But overall, I really like this set. Since you know, I know I talked about it a little bit in the last video, but like you can vaguely see the Australian map in the background. It's exactly what we expected, kind of like Australian desert rocks, like the outback with, you know. What I assume the sky is going to be is like, yeah, like I said, that purple sunset. I assume that's probably what we're going to get. But yeah, overall, I think it looks pretty good. So we can look at the animals specifically. So I don't know where people got these images. I hear a few people say they got them from
Reddit.
Yeah, Reddit and like data mining, and some people like leaked some of the bigger creators that got the pass early.
It looked legit.
But
So-
yeah, these are definitely like legitimate images. I have no doubt about it. So I guess we can start from the bottom or top. So Cassowary
Scary.
looks better than my mod. So
Yeah,
So-
it looks fantastic. Yeah, they really did a
Definitely
good job on it.
cassowary.
yeah, so I really like it. Now I wanted emus, but I think the cassowary is a more interesting animal overall, because like again, emus
Yeah.
are just kind of ostriches. Like they're not really that interesting. Cassowary
Yeah,
at least has
cassowary
some
is-
color
yeah.
and like, you know.
It fits in with a tropical team as well, and a lot of people build
We go
tropical
perfect in
zoos.
tropical rainforest. Or
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
We can put 'em in
And
the Congo Zoo.
so also what I wanted to kind of mention with these, you know, looking at these images or like icons, I don't, since if these are the only ones that we pulled from it, and what we saw, we didn't, there weren't many other examples.
We don't have the skink.
I don't think we have custom icons for all the animals. Even though they added the skin variation update with this pack, I don't think we're actually going to get new icons. It looks like we're still sticking to the standard normal koala, albino koala, normal kangaroo, albino kangaroo. Which
yeah, it could depend on how different the variation is. It could be like, with the jaguars, if it's a melanistic jaguar, it will have the different icon. But if it's something like, okay, this one's like, this
like
one's
a different
brown,
spot.
and then this one's like a dark brown, and yeah, it's like, I don't think it'll matter that much.
So yeah, because I'm just interested in that, because I know when we get wolves are gonna be like, literally, like, one's gonna be gray, one's gonna be black, one's gonna be, brown. So those should all have distinct icons, I would think.
Yeah.
So that you know what you're getting. Meanwhile, like, if there's like a gray koala and then a slightly brownish koala, I don't really have an issue if they're just using kind of like a generic gray koala icon. But
they're also using female icons here, so that's the.
Yeah, I was like, that's true, because these are all just the females. Dingo looks pretty good. It looks like a dingo.
Looks like a dingo.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best looking canines in the game right now, and everyone hates it, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, I think it looks fine. I don't really have an issue with it.
Fantastic.
I mean, obviously, like, you could be like, oh my god, it's a clone of the wild dog, it's a clone of the wolves, but it's, that's what a dingo looks like. It just looks like every other.
It's going to be a remodel or something.
Yeah. So then, koalas, I've heard people are upset with this koala. I don't know what people have issues with. I think, let me see if I can open this image. People, were, roasting this koala. I don't know what's wrong with it, though. It just kind of looks fine to me.
Yeah, it's the style of the game. They're saying, oh, it looks too cute, or it looks too cartoony. It's like, that's every animal in this game. Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, I think it looks perfectly fine. It looks, to me, better than the Zoo Tycoon 3 koalas. And certainly looks better than Zoo Tycoon 2, so I have no issue with it.
Minty and Soda brought up a really interesting point earlier that I want to bring up. What if the koala ends up like quote unquote, as they put it, a special exhibit animal?
Yeah, I feel that's very possible, especially with the animations. So they might have a new rig, but based off the climbing animations in the game, I don't know if it's going to work that well.
Okay, what I assume is, because I don't think it's an exhibit animal. I do think it is a habitat animal. It's just going to be heavily modified from the red panda. Just because, again, to have something like having something hang out in a tree is already in the game. Already in the base game, you just have to change the behavioral stats, and that's literally just a simple thing. That's not really that difficult to do. But I think overall it's gonna work very similar to a red panda, and I don't really have an issue with that. I know some people are gonna throw a fit if it doesn't always hang out in trees and isn't lazy and always sleeping, but who knows? I have a feeling like it's going to behave like a koala should. And that's either a really good or a really bad thing. Because I think it could just be a boring animal, frankly. Because I think... Yeah,
I think people will be excited at first, and then they'll start using it a bit more, and they'll be like, okay...
Well, that's why a lot of us were kind of against, koala being in the pack anyway. But since it's an iconic animal, it was going to end up anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just kind of the koala. I don't have an issue with it. And then finally the kangaroo. I think we've, gone over this in detail. Kangaroo looks great.
It looks fantastic.
I don't think anyone had any doubt about it that the kangaroo was going to be good looking, because it was obviously going to be like the staple of this pack. I feel like people would have rioted. It would have rioted if the kangaroo wasn't good looking. Here's a professional screenshot.
A lot of people were complaining, saying it's not red enough. I'm like, it's probably a female.
Yeah, this one's a female, so I have no issue.
That's a blue flyer.
I'm wondering if this is the Zoopedia photo, to be honest.
Probably.
Because it looks like a pretty good action shot. So let's
I wonder if
see.
he'll drown dingoes. Kangaroos will do that.
So this is the next screenshot. Give me a sec. So this is where my theory about the Joey aspect came into play. Because if you look at the robotic kangaroo, it has a Joey in its pouch. So I think that's a weird detail to include in a prop if you weren't going to add it in the game. So I think we might be seeing, baby-adult interaction. I suppose over the next few days we'll probably see like a kangaroo trailer. And that'll usually confirm or deny whatever, because each trailer they usually show off the babies and the adults in action. And then past that, I really like this trash can. So this is a this is a plus that I like more than the South America pack. In the South America pack, I was upset with, you know how I'm saying that, like everything has a kangaroo.
Yeah,
or a
over-teamed and all that. This is a lot more subtle.
Yeah, the South America pack had that with basic things like the garbage bins and the picnic tables, how they had like, you know, an anteater on one, and the picnic table had a jaguar face. I like how these, they chose, if you look at like, I don't know if they have any in these, the picnic tables and benches and stuff are a lot less themed. They're just a lot more muted.
I like how I come back and it's just, I like this trash can.
It's a nice trash can. Well, again, it's vague enough that it's like, okay, I could clearly dye the center to be whatever color I need it to be. So if I'm doing a polar, I could make it light blue and in the top white, and then now it's a Arctic, you know, trash can. I can make it red and brown, and now it's
red and white.
Like Africa. I can make it green and brown. Now it's like a jungle trash can. Those are the types of things that I like, because they're like, you know, versatile.
And you can use it as a plant pot as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't miss anything big, did I?
Oh no, we were just kind of discussing koalas. Past that, so this is interesting. So if you look at these rocks, it looks like they actually have like the lizard design on the rock, which
I think it's gonna be like you have the ice rocks and you've got snow rocks. Like they're a different type of rock completely to the actual.
Yeah, and it's gonna just have the design on them. Now,
it might be like mossy rock.
Yeah, now I don't really mind the design of a lizard. Yeah, of a lizard, because lizards are kind of, you know, you can use them
everywhere, you know,
My only issue is the ones like the kangaroo and the dingo and stuff. I think those are a little too specific.
Even with a dingo, you can maybe say, no, look, it's a wolf, guys. But like if it's a kangaroo or koala, it's like, it's.
Look at the doggy.
Yeah. Let me just see. I'm gonna try to go to the update notes, wherever it is, just to see if there's any more screenshots available. Give me a sec. And we're back. Okay, so this is just the last photo that I kind of wanted to address. It's the main wallpaper for this DLC. And so this photo shows off kind of a few more of the details that I wanted to mention. So I know I mentioned how I like the trash can, but you can also see the bench is also what I like to see, which is just a plain wooden bench with a small design that's presumably dyeable. So I think that's going to be a nice feature. I do wonder if like this mosaic that's like all colorful is going to be dyeable.
That'd be fantastic.
I'd assume it will be, because I think this is abstract enough that I could include it in other zoos and stuff without it being an issue. And the only other thing is you can vaguely see what the wood design or the wall pieces / building set is going to be, and that's going to be like kind of just a basic wooden set. But
I was really hoping for a Polynesian building set, but I mean.
But see, I'll be honest, I think you can definitely work with this to make it Polynesian if you mixed it with the South America DLC.
Just a way, it's not.
You'd want that,
on the nose. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that's pretty much it for the Australia, DLC that we can see. We still know that a second DLC will be coming. So yeah, I just kind of want to finish. What do you guys think the next DLC is, and do you think we're gonna get one more this year or two more this year?
I think we
Probably.
might get one for Christmas.
I think we'd get one for Christmas.
Yeah, I'm hoping
And
for
that
2
would
more, but it's probably
be
just...
like penguins, seals, and stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say like anyone hopes up, but makes sense because last year we had the Arctic DLC.
Yeah.
Why not use another winter thing?
Yeah, realistically, I see us only getting one more DLC, and it's gonna be around December. And that's probably and yeah, it's like you said, it's probably gonna be penguins and sea lions and semi-aquatic stuff. Probably 4 animals. My guess is like 2 penguins, maybe otters, and then a seal or something.
Otters would be good.
But
if you're still going by the teaming though, it could be like a penguin DLC.
If it is,
so
I
it's
just
just
like
like
I don't.
Antarctica,
I really just don't want it to be Antarctica because that's just not a set unless they're doing 4 penguins.
It'll
like,
no, watch and see. It'll be like the building set will be like this kind of Arctic research facility thing.
Yeah, like that's just the only thing is I don't know if it's actually that
yeah.
practical for like a set.
Yeah,
like everyone
exactly.
wants penguins, but like I think doing it kind of like an aquarium style theme with California sea lion, an African penguin, a
Harbor seal,
and an otter. I think that makes a lot more sense just for practicality. But yeah, who knows? If they're really hell-bent on theming, yeah, it's gonna be Antarctica, and that's gonna be kind of weird.
They could always do it on New Zealand. We could get seals and penguins then. But like they will never do that. I don't think it's.
The only thing that's like a little weird to me, and the reason I thought we might get 2 more DLCs, is the fact that we got, in addition to the Australia DLC, there was one other DLC added in July. And I feel like if we're only looking at 1 more DLC until the end of the year, why would you post it in July? Like
that is a good point.
Like I feel like
Case,
there should just be 1 more mini DLC in between now and winter.
African
like a
rhinos.
miscellaneous sort of animal DLC or
Yeah, I think it's the African Rhino DLC. That's the only, and World Rhino Day falls at the end of September. So, just a small pack, kind of like how Jurassic World Evolutions worked, where it was, the 3 herbivores, 3 carnivores. If you just did 3 animals, and one of them is an African rhino, even if it's not even just a rhino pack or something, I think that would make sense. And then end off the year with the standard 4 animal, 200 and whatever piece set for Christmas. I think that would make the most sense.
If the DLC won't come out in Christmas, it is most likely come out in like the anniversary.
Yeah.
There's gonna probably be a DLC closer to the anniversary than to Christmas.
See, I'm almost wondering if they could do that though. If they could do for the anniversary of the game a free pack.
That would make more.
A free pack of like 1 animal or something.
This is Frontier though.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean that would just be nice though if it was just like the 1-year anniversary. Here's the black rhino. And that was it. It was just the black rhino is free.
No, if they're gonna do like a community like fanfic, or we're adding 1 animal. What do you guys want? It's gonna be European badger.
Yeah, I
don't trust this community.
Looking at you, MJ.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I mean that pretty much wraps up this video. I will be doing a more in-depth review of the pack when it comes out on Tuesday, right? I assume the 25th.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So on Tuesday I'll be doing a more in-depth review. But
5 days.
I hope you guys enjoy. Post in the comments what you think the next DLC is gonna be.
Do the big YouTuber energy. Smash that like button.
Smash that like, ring that bell, do whatever.
Minty.
Oh, I should mention.
Likes.
I should mention this because I haven't officially yet. I have surpassed 500 subscribers, so thank you to everyone for getting me past 500. But yeah.
Oh, and don't forget to join the Discord as well. We always have VCs on like voice chats and all that. So if you want to talk to us about anything, if you want to call us all idiots for not predicting something, then go ahead.
Yep.
Too.
Bully Minty, he's always just annoying. Golden Eagle is a completely separate person who
Yes.
shows us movies sometimes.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean that pretty much summarized this video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
See ya.